have this awesome opportunity in front of you of this whole new cycle, and it's your decision if you're going to move forward with it. I feel like that could be what you're deciding. Also, I feel like you're letting go of pettiness. Like you're just like, I'm just beyond this. It's not worth it. I also feel like if you're looking for love, that is definitely something that looks like a good option on the horizon. Some really deep connections that are showing up here. There is going to be a good tower moment, meaning that something is going to take you by surprise in a really pleasant way. You are using the wisdom within. You do have a spirit source, the divine God, Jesus, that is really blessing whatever this new opportunity is for you. It's like divinely being handed to you, divinely being given to you in just this right time. And it's really... Hi, Geminis. Good morning, good day, and good evening, darlings. Well, that came out quick. Geminis, we're getting you an angel card. This is your good stuff reading. What do you need to know for your good stuff? It's probably going to come out in the month of May, but whenever you see this is when you're meant to hear this message. This is a collective reading. If you are a subscriber, you are in this collective energy, so I am reading for you. If you're not, you might want to subscribe. Hit that bell as well so that you get notified every time I upload. And I am sending you all my love, light, and sprinkles to my subscribers out there. And if you're new here, you get some love too. All right, we're going to get right to it. And what do you need to know for your good stuff reading? What do you need to know? First off, ask a question of something you've been wanting to know. And I'm going to give you an answer, darling, from the angels. This card came out very quickly. The answer is yes, baby. Yes, baby. So whatever you ask, the answer is yes. Looks like it is going to happen, darling. Tired. Somebody's tired. Gems. I thought I already did gems. Maybe I didn't. Gems. What do you need to know for the good stuff, baby? Some of you Geminis have been with some conflict, and not even conflict necessarily in a, maybe some of you have in a more serious way, but I feel like it's like conflict in a sense of just a power dynamic. Like maybe it's at work and there's some people who, you know, like everyone wants to be the leader. And so it's like this power struggle is a better word. I feel like you're going through some kind of power struggle. And that looks like that's going to be ending sometime soon when you see this message. You will be the King of Wands. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, if you're not feeling confident right now, you definitely will be feeling more confident moving forward. I feel like things are definitely going to work out for you having to deal with this conflict. If it's at work, if it's at home, it's like this power struggle that you've been dealing with, and you will be the victor in that, meaning I just feel like you're gonna walk away with your own, what am I trying to say? I don't know that you're going to walk away, but what I feel like is that you're going to end up leaving the situation in some way, shape, or form, letting it go, whatever that looks like for you. And you are going to be standing in your conviction and your confidence, knowing that, you know, this is what I bring to the table. I know what I have, and I don't need to like compete with other people because I know my skill set. I know what I bring. You know, it's this very confident energy. Some of you guys, as you're watching this, may seem like you're indecisive on which way to go, which way to move. What does that actually look like? But I don't think you're seeing that there's this brand new opportunity in front of you. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, and that's about cycles and things changing. So there are some things that are changing for you. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah. I feel like, wow. Okay. You are definitely in this, you may not be feeling it right now, but you will be in this energy where there's like a clear choice of how you want to move, because when this Wheel of Fortune happens, it's like something turns in your favor, something shifts, the energy shifts, and you're no longer feeling like you only have these 3 cups that you're looking at. You realize that there's an extra opportunity when this wheel comes in. It's showing you that there's something else on the horizon. So you're not just limited to what you've experienced so far. I feel like for some of you, Gems, you've been disappointed with the options that you've had in front of you, whether this is business, whether this is love, relationships, it doesn't matter. There's a sense of emotional disappointment with what you've been dealt. And it's like you have this brand new opportunity and this Four of Cups here, this cup that's been sitting here for you that you don't even know. And that's why this Wheel of Fortune is so prevalent here, because it's talking about how this new cycle is beginning with this cup that's being delivered to you. It's a new emotional beginning as well. Something that's going to make you feel really, really grounded. We have the Empress here. She's all about birthing the new and creation, and really feeding into herself and others, and not asking people for necessarily their opinion. Like, she's an Empress for a reason. She's done all the work. I feel like the people I'm speaking to have really done the work, and that's why you're no longer feeding into this Five of Wands energy. It's like, you know what I said, you know what you bring to the table, you know what you have, and that's exactly like this Empress energy. It's also that King of Wands energy here as well. Like, you know who you are, you know what you bring, and there's no reason for you to defend yourself. I felt like some of you have had to defend yourself, or make it clear, like, your knowledge, your skill set, something like that. And it's like, no, the Empress doesn't have to do that. Like, people come to her because they know that she is the creator. They know and value her opinion. They know that she has mastered everything. I definitely feel like that's a place that you're going to be in if you're not already. I also feel like for those of you who are wanting a connection, there's strong energy here of there being a possible new connection in your life, with the King of Wands and the Empress showing up. And then next to the Empress, we have the Hierophant here. This is all about learning from somebody who is really regal, learning from somebody who is divine, who is connected spiritually, and also in this 3D world. It's somebody who you look up to. It's somebody who is a priest or a pope. And it's like his word is so valuable. He also marries people. He also is someone of commitment. So that's why I said, with the King of Wands and the Empress here and the Hierophant right next to it, it's like there definitely could be some deep connection if you're looking for that. If you're not, it could just be a connection in something else. I feel like whatever it is that you're really confident in, and if it has to do with work or business, it's like you know, and Spirit knows, and God knows, and Jesus knows, and Source knows, and Buddha knows, and whatever you believe in knows, like, how good you are in this particular realm of work or whatever that looks like for you. And so it's like the Hierophant is just here to say, yeah, the divine sees your work. The divine knows how hard you've done, and they're also like feeding into you, helping and assisting you, so that you can sit back and be this Empress. Like, they know what you bring to the table. It's almost like, don't let petty people or people lower than you. I just feel like the status. And it's like the people that are poking the bear, or like having this power struggle with you, are so low on the totem pole. It's like, that's why I feel like you were like, nah, just walk away, or it's not even worth it. There's something that's not even worth it. We also have the the Hermit here. This is somebody who's been on a journey, a long journey. The Hermit's been on a journey. He has his lantern with him, and he's really gone within to kind of sort things out, to figure out how he's going to move strategically, how he's going to show up, what that looks like. But more importantly, he's used the lesson and the skills of life and taken the wisdom from some of what we would call losses, and use that wisdom to apply to move forward, in definitely a more strategic manner, because he has more skill sets than most, you know. And so it's really about going within and taking from the wins and the losses. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune, it's interesting. We have all major arcana on this bottom row here. The Empress, the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Tower. That's insane. This is a big deal. And before that, we had the Wheel of Fortune. Almost all these cards are major arcana. Anyway, we have the Tower underneath the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's going to be some really good news. It looks like there's good news, or something that's going to work out in your favor that you may not have been anticipating with the Tower card showing up here. There's going to be some kind of pleasant surprise for you guys, Geminis. I'm curious, because this card is like on the ledge, and it's the Ace of Swords. this pile was up in an odd way, and so I was like, let me see what that is. Anyways, it's Ace of Swords. So there's going to be some like new clarity, new conviction on how you're going to move and what direction that looks like. This is a super beautiful reading. We also have the Queen of Pentacles showing up here. There's a lot of people on the deck. Also the Seven of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. We have a matching pair with the King and Queen of Wands. Okay. So with the, here was the Tower card if I didn't show it to you. I feel like there's going to be some pleasant surprise. I feel like it has to do with finances. You could be getting some kind of money or something tangible here in the 3D world. The Queen of Pentacles is someone really grounded who feels secure with all that they've put in. Like, and by that I mean the seeds. So she's put in a lot of seeds and they've turned into something prosperous. She's waited for it to grow and manifest. And that's exactly what I feel like you've been doing. You've been working on something. You've been a master, obviously, of it. You have this confidence moving forward. Like, yeah, I mean, I know what I bring to the table. And you also have stability to back that up. Like, yeah, this is what I've done. Here is the proof, whether that's a home, whatever that looks like. Also, for some of you guys, I feel like there's just going to be some new, there's a rainbow in the background of this card. I feel like there's just going to be these new opportunities as far as when this Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. I feel like there's just going to be a new opportunity having to deal with money or 3D possessions, homes, cars, whatever that looks like to you. But there is something that's going to make you feel more stable for sure, more so than you've been feeling. Also, we have the Queen of Wands here, so a matching pair with the King and the Queen. She is very feisty. Again, that confident energy. Confidence is all on this board. And it's like, you know who you are. You have this sense of purpose of who you are, what you bring to the table. There's no need to explain yourself. I keep saying that because that was the energy that we started off with, like this poking the bear or testing powers. And it's like, you are on a whole nother level. Like it's not even worth it at this point. But we have the Queen of Wands here along with the King of Wands. So if you are looking for a matching pair, and we also have the Hierophant here, I said that earlier, and we have the Empress here, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles as well. There are a lot of people on the board, and it's interesting. I think people are trying to like tell you what to do. You know what to do. I don't know. I get the sense like people think they know better than you. Anyways, we also have the Seven of Swords that came out, which is really interesting. I'm not a big fan of the Seven of Swords, only because I feel like it's sneaky energy. Also, this could be you just trying to get away from all the drama. This could be you trying to flee and take your stuff. But typically the Seven of Swords is a card of lying, manipulative, stealing behavior. Maybe you dealt with somebody who was trying to take advantage. I mean, that definitely could be here, especially because it's next to this Four of Cups here. So this is an emotional dissatisfied emotionally is a better way for me to say that. And so you've been emotionally like, that's what I've been given. And like I said, there's this cup here and you don't even know it that's coming in. So I do feel like you've kind of taken your energy back. That's more of what I'm feeling. You've taken your own energy back and you've decided not to feed into things that just aren't even worth it or that are beneath you. And that's not to be said like in an arrogant way, but it is a fact of life. Like there's some things that just don't deserve responses. There's some things that are just not even worth it because you are so much more elevated. You are so much more educated. You are so much more high vibed than this situation of this Five of Wands. And I say that because the Hierophant's here, the Hermit's here, the Empress is here, the King of Wands is here, the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, everything here is showing your growth. It's also showing this great new beginning that's in store for you. So Geminis, you have this awesome opportunity in front of you of this whole new cycle. And it's your decision if you're going to move forward with it. I feel like that could be what you're deciding. Also, I feel like you're letting go of pettiness. Like you're just like, beyond this, it's not worth it. I also feel like if you're looking for love, that is definitely something that looks like a good option on the horizon. Some really deep connections that are showing up here. There is going to be a good tower moment, meaning that something is going to take you by surprise in a really pleasant way. You are using the wisdom within. You do have a spirit source, the divine God, Jesus, that is really blessing whatever this new opportunity is for you. It's like divinely being handed to you, divinely being given to you in just this right time. And it's really a time where Geminis are feeling really confident, really secure. And it's this time of creating such a wonderful new beginning for you. So this is something brand new with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's also brand new in love. It's brand new in finances. And you're just going to be a lot more emotionally fulfilled, more so than you've been, because I don't feel like you've been emotionally fulfilled for some time. A lot of wisdom here. So congratulations, Gemini, on your good stuff reading. Remember your first card, it was the angel card, and the answer was yes, baby. So whatever you asked for, it is coming. The answer is yes. And there are all these bright new beginnings, and just wow, what beautiful energy. So lucky to be a part of this. So Geminis, if you want to be a part of the High Vibe Tribe, subscribe. Definitely join my free VIP group. We're growing it together, community of like-minded individuals, just raising the vibe. And also, what was I going to say? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm sending you all my love, light, and sprinkles. Have a fabulous day.